Dear students, you have learned the gravity exploration technique, what correction need to be applied to the gravity data which is acquired, and we have also understood that the gravity data is understood with respect to a reference point. So we are more interested in understanding the change of gravity from the previous station. You should be also exposed to understanding of how to calculate the response of gravity due to subsurface bodies. Throughout the course of petroleum exploration, we have talked about that subsurface prospect need to be identified, and one of the technique which we stressed upon is gravity and magnetic. Gravity and magnetic is a speculative survey which is done before seismic to understand the broad structures in the subsurface, to understand the sediment cover, and to understand where the basement is present. Now here are certain derivations which I have done to explain you that how you should prepare the responses for various subsurface causative body. In the first derivation we talked about the point mass, and we have tried to prepare a graph between change in gravity, that is the gravity anomaly, with respect to distance. Now this point mass is at a depth of z, and if this is the offset which is x, then by Pythagoras theorem r is equal to square root of x square plus z square square root. Whereas delta g for this point mass is given as gravitational constant g, the mass del m by r square, and since we are trying to understand the vertical gravity, we multiply with cos theta. Cos theta will be transformed into z and r, and delta g is given as g, change in mass, z by x square plus z square whole to the power 3 by 2. Because r is given as square root of x square plus z square, so cos theta is given as z by r, which is square root of x square plus z square, and so we have in the denominator of the expression of delta g as x square plus z square whole to the power 3 by 2. On the numerator we have z. Now let us also consider a solid sphere, and in this case solid sphere delta g is equal to gm by r square, where we get the mass as 4 by 3 pi r cube multiplied by the density, and we have r square. So this r square and r cube cancel, and we have g by 4 by 3 pi rho r. If you plot between delta g and x, you will find that the vertical gravity is a graph like this, which is centered at the point which is projected from the center of the sphere. Now the vertical gravity anomaly will be calculated as gm by r square into the cos theta, because we are trying to derive the vertical gravity, and we put the value of cos theta and the mass of a solid sphere, which is 4 by 3 g rho r cube by into z by x square plus z square whole to the power 3 by 2. So we get an expression like this, which is the equation which relates delta g to delta g max, and if you put x is equal to 0, then delta g is equal to delta g max, and we get the value of delta g max like this, where we substitute the value of pi and g, and we get a value like this. Thank you very much.